Before we get into the tutorial, this video is longer than 30 minutes, so use the video chapters. Only watch what you need to watch, and maybe use this to skip my boring ass. And Vile, don't trip. Will from the dev group allowed me to use an alt only for footage. Most of the footage was captured on Seaborn. Now let's get to the video. Alright, I'm about to be born. My name's Leo. Sheesh. Okay, let's see what I am.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
It stinks.
First things first, I press M to check my stats, cause why not? 6'5" human and age 12. It's a personal habit to turn off music cause you get to play your own bangers, and turn on damage indicators to see how much damage you do. Just like this.
Please help me. I am under the water.
And this. Now what's interesting about this game is, it has its own tiny tutorial, but it won't answer much, but here's a quick finish on it. Get the pickaxe, go back. Now go mining, go back. Get the chest in the back, and go back. He gives you a ring to equip. Open your inventory with tilde, click the ring slot. It says to reset, but it doesn't work, so you gotta quit and rejoin. Go back, and then you go buy the sword, you go back, and you go get the doctor, and then go back. Now he goes on to tell you, oh, this is how you get bounty, this is how you play, but he'd rather be sitting on this chair and drinking, so like, I'm here personally to show you what to do.
That run has been eliminated. Wow, rest in peace. I did not think they would be the first ones to go. Look at Markarth, dude. I'm happy because I told you at the beginning this is my favorite town, so I'm happy with that. I am really surprised.
Okay, every fighting style has 4 basic hits with the mouse 1 button, and here's a showcase of a few of them, starting off with the basics of basics, punch. And this one is black leg and the block break. This is dual cutlass or 2-sword style. There are dual katana, but same thing. Ooh-wee! Now time to finally see it in action. You can block every move with basic combat, so in order to break it, you have to use your block break. You have to jump, and as you fall, click. Otherwise you would perform an uppercut. This is an uppercut, and this is a block break. I can perform the same thing with the rapier. Uppercut, and a block break. Huge difference. Bro, the lights turned off. You can block break and finish your 4-hit combo. Even with the rapier, everything is blocked, so you can just block break and finish your combo. You ever played Minecraft? Of course you did. Well, anyway, block breaking is just like critting in Minecraft. You hit as you fall. I'll show you again. 1, 2. See how it only takes 2 hits? Versus when you don't crit, takes 3. Anyways, back to the different block game. Quick and easy. This is how you use a gun. You can click to smack people, but it won't shoot. So what you gotta do is hold E. Now you can pistol whip and pull a Glock on anybody. Different weapons have different last hit pushes. Katana makes them fly up. Other styles usually just pushes them back. This is a bit more advanced, but I'm gonna put it in anyway. You can have 5 total hits in one combo if you dash attack in between after your first hit and before your last hit. Some fighting styles like Fist is too slow to do that, so it's like, just don't bother. And then just keep attacking me. Another more advanced tactic is to attack in between your opponent's hits, preferably after their 3rd attack. Again. Do it with rapier. Rapier is designed for speed, so I wouldn't even recommend doing this. Again. Again. And this is perspective of you getting punished for it. Hold block. And then I'm gonna try, when I block break you, attack me before I block break, okay? Now just know this is risky, but the reward is great. Don't underestimate the damage of mouse 1 hits. They mega hurt. Nice. One more. Sweet. Okay, now let's try to parry. Get closer. There we go. Just keep attacking. Just have a quick sparring session.
初頭の手配から3000万ベリーは世界的にも異例の破格ですが
生死に関わらず3000万ベリー
Okay, I might have done this a little bit late because I have 81k bounty. Anyway, this is how you start getting bounty. This is how you join a crew to start getting bounty. You need to click M or whatever your stats page is, or however you join a crew. Open up to your crew page, and I repeat, you do not need to create a crew. You don't need 5k belly requirement, you don't need level 10, you don't need 10k bounty. That's just to create the crew. What you can do is just put your group ID in here. It could be whatever it was your group ID. Now I am part of my group that I joined. You can find it right here in your very own groups. It could be any group. Here. Just copy the group ID and the URL. Now in the very early stages of the game, you want to capture the raid flags, the flag islands. This one is taken by the Black Devil Pirates, so all I gotta do is click it. Just imagine some dude wanting the flag, but they have to put their mouse over this abomination. Quick note, if you are not in a crew, you cannot take a flag. So the flag islands give you bounty so long as you own them. You will get bounty every 10 minutes. But it caps out at 25k bounty. So it's generally enough for you to get up to level 2 skills. There are a total of 4 flag islands for bounty. One for each of the blues. Sanago, the south that you have seen. The north, Frost Fury. The east, Zaiku. And the west, Naguno.
Oh yeah? Did you know you can get bounty from kills? Oh hey, we already seen these clips.
Well, these are only to show you the bounty gain from killing, and PvP should be the second or third way of getting bounty in the early game anyway. This is my first PvP action. He has skills and I still won. So don't worry, you still have a chance. Check it out. Guy has Will of D and still lost a 2v1. Up 29k, let's go!
I'm happy because I told you at the beginning this is my favorite town, so I'm happy with that. I am really surprised.
Another way to get bounty are the in-game events that start hourly, sometimes every half hour. Certain events and bosses give different stuff. There are legendary chest events and fighting events. Just note that you're most likely not the only one interested in it. The event I'm going to has a red circle. It shows the general area, sometimes white. Legendary chests give 3k bounty and extremely rare legendary weapons, which I will get into later. Some bosses give 1 or 2 of the following: bounty, Haki points, Beli, and XP is guaranteed. There are boss events such as the giant I'm fighting here, the gorilla, Zoro and Sanji on specific event islands, and fighting NPCs with Rokushiki at marine bases. And there is the legendary chest which you stay and defend for 2 to 3 minutes. And I saw bro here cheesing out the boss, so I'm like, let me just go up there and join him. And that's exactly what we did.
thing. Psych!
Oh my god. Levels and Beli will be in the same category here because the main way to get XP is to open up chests. You also get XP from PvP and events, but there's just so much chests in the damn world, it just makes it the best way. These are going to be forced sped up raw footage for you to see. I'm at Sandport, and Sandport spawns hella chests, so what I do is just get all the chests and relog, go onto another server, and repeat. There are plenty of like chest farming spots, like for example there's like a place called Shipwrecks in the North Blue. It has hella chests there, so you can also go there. There's a white chest, brown chest, and a gold chest. And kind of self-explanatory, the bigger the chest, the better the XP and Beli. There's a 50k Beli cap when you spawn in, and a 50k Beli cap in the bank. And going to new islands you've never been to will give you XP. Money is so easy to make. I spawn in with 50k every time. You could just rewind these clips and like, I've dead ass probably like wasted over 1 million Beli just doing this. Like, I'm not even joking, just doing these farms over and over, you're gonna be rich in no time. I bet what you're saying now is, now I know how to get bounty. Now I know how to level up and get money. But what do I do with them? Don't worry, I got you. First things first, traditionally, you are supposed to start with 5 skill slots, so don't just waste them on any skill you find. There was a time where people had 9 total slots in the start. Well, that's beside the point. You want to get your main combat skills first, generally, because it will help you get bounty faster through PvP. He's dead? Alright. So here's the Trello. It has a ton of information at your disposal. It shows all the skills, races, rings, and late game information. But right now, our focus is the skills you can obtain. Right now, we're looking at the one sword style. It has gifts on each of the skills, and at the bottom we can see where it is at. But there are a whole bunch of skills to choose from. 1 sword style, 2 sword, 3 sword, samurai, rapier, and the giant stuff. For melee, there is Ryusoken, blackleg, rokushiki, boxing, fishman karate, giant combat. Then there are the subclasses here. Gun is for combat. Other than that, they're all used for like utility. Are you low? Now, with all that in mind, when you want a skill, find the place, you can use the Trello, and you must meet the requirements. Usually the first combat skill is 10k, 10k Beli, and level 5. So now I'm sailing to the island I'm trying to go to get my first skill, and I'm building samurai, so now I just gotta make my way there. And here it is, posing for a better Trello picture. And as you can see, I meet the requirements: bounty, Beli, and level.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be that weird kid that bothered Peyton. What kind of f***ing 5-year-old would ask that? Are you a virgin? Are you a virgin? Are you a virgin?
Crazy 5-year-olds.
Alright, what a wholesome story. But anywho, you might not find any information on last names. Some last names give you buffs. You can find them in the Discord, in the FAQ, until the developers update the Trello.
Holy shit, Nick! We wiped their whole crew! What? Easy!
Okay, back to skills. This is going to be a quick skill style showcase, first being the 1SS. Focus Slash is one of the only, if not the only first skill that can block break.
Hello there.
TP. I don't know how he missed 2, but it just did. The more skills you have for your style, the more base combat damage you deal. Sick. Are you looking to deal some damage or be the one to be damaged? I picked the former because I would look like a transformer. Not that kind. Go away. Just a joke, just a joke, just a joke. Everyone has to start off with the yoga mat. You can get one at the starter island. All you gotta do is equip it and click to work out. To move on to the next weight, you need to meet the requirement until you can use it. There's a list here on the Trello. And if you don't meet the requirements, it's going to show up red just like this. And if you do meet the requirements, it's going to show up green just like this. In the South Blue, the GNC and Sandport basically have everything besides the yoga mat. And this is the famous Jackie Chad. Everybody aspires to be him. All he eats is rice mixed with max powder. Speaking about max powder, it's always good to eat protein such as meat, bananas, and max powders to increase muscle gains. Now this is chopped up and sped up footage of me working out from 0 muscle to 2+ muscle. I also forgot to mention the benefits of muscle. Muscle increases your damage for swords or melee. Apparently it's 1.4 for swords and 2.5 for melee. I'm katana, but why not go for 2.5 just cuz? Now let's enjoy this epic workout footage. Now you might be wondering, you did not click for like 17 hours, so like what did you do? I have this whole contraption that runs by bike pedaling and it auto clicks for me, so I'm just playing. I just use an auto clicker. It's totally okay. Everyone does it. You will not get in trouble for it. It's just an auto clicker. Orange bar is your hunger bar. The yellow bar is what they call calories. Calories are above 50%. You gain fat. Fat does nothing but make you slower in this game. And don't do what I did. I had a hairy stomach, fell asleep, and blew it. I was on the server for like an extra 4 hours, and I started to very slowly decrease in muscle. Now you can compare the damage I deal when I first joined versus further into a game with muscle and skills.
Oh my gosh, you freak it. We're gonna have to ditch it.
Remember to go to the doctor often. Look at my HP, 69.
Nice.
You can find all the races you can be in the menu, along with the percentages you can get them at, all on the left side. You can check them out at the Trello as well. Now I bet you're wondering, does one have more right? What is the difference of each race? Well, I'm glad you asked. You can click to see what race upgrades you can get as you level. You don't need bounty, just the levels in Beli. First things first, the most common is human. Don't underestimate the human. The human is like the perfect medium between all the other races. They have a balanced oxygen bar in water, fastest run on land, and be the only ones to learn Soru and Geppo. You're probably wondering, why are you Skypeing? Why waste Robux on and all? Weren't you human? First things first, I press M to check my stats, cause why not? 6'5" human and age 12. You can always spend Robux, but I'm broke like that. Bruh. You can find the codes here in the Discord. The owner gives them out every once in a while, or win them in the giveaways, and you apply them in-game, in chat, like this. Just like the regular skills, you gotta find them. They should be on the Trello. This is SKIM level 1, you just gotta jump higher. Level 2 just makes you walk faster on land, and right now I'm gonna show you the level 3, the fly. You can fly pretty high with this, just as long as you have heck of power. I just ran out. Things get electro, more damage, more stun. They also get a dash. This is the Mink Sulong transformation. It gives a damage buff and a defense buff. This is a Cyborg Strong Right. Second level for fishmen, allow them to swim faster and have a larger oxygen bar. I bet you're thinking, fishmen can breathe on land too, and you're right, they can. The oxygen bar for fishmen is used for their exclusive fighting style, Fishman Karate. Moves change for the better depending on your oxy bar. To make things short like dwarves, dwarves are small, and giants are big. Both have their own passive upgrades. Nothing here for Lunarians on the Trello, but Lunarians are extremely rare. You can read the One Piece lore as to why. There's only one known Lunarian, King from the Beast Pirates. They have natural flame abilities. Demons at similar rarity has a speed and defense buff at night and are weaker in the day. They also have a transformation upgrade similar to the Mink Sulong, but also has a speed buff. Last but not least, ancient giants like Ors, Kaido, kinda. They're just giants, but bigger.
TJ.
You can find all the information about rings on the Trello, but I'm here to show you proper ring builds. There are a lot of rings that have uses, but are just not that valuable because they don't assist you in combat. There's nothing wrong with using these rings, such as Burger Belly. You can just eat food. Low HP, more damage, not worth it. Hungry, more damage, you need hunger to heal. But if you like them, that's all you. If you use any sword style, Empowered Blades is a must. And if you use melee, you can wear melee guidance. The taller you are, the more range for melee. Peculiar growth increases height. It's perfect. Vile Ring is really rare. It increases your overall damage by a lot. It's really good if you have multi-hit skill attacks, but it does make you slower. But here comes the big news. You can pair rings such as the Vile Ring or the Warrior's Armor that will give you 80 HP but slows you hella with the Agility Ring. It won't cancel out the speed. The Agility Ring overwrites the slowness and makes you mega fast. You can also get a third ring slot at the Page's store. This is a great example of Diamond Coat being used. He got hit without it on right here. Now this is the same guy getting hit with the ring on. Subtracted a whole 3 damage. Now imagine the other hits that are supposed to do more damage. You can get rings from trading in ores you mine, or from gold chests. Yeah, hit me, bro. What is the decrease? Oh my god. Why are you so strong, bro? Hold on, hit me with the full combo. You're my ally and you're doing that much damage to me, Nick. What the fuck? Oh, hell no.
ここだな。竜双剣。竜の息吹。
Haki, haki, haki. One of the most stressful things in the game. To start off, how do you get haki? Well, there's the haki point system. If you gain 1,000 haki points, you either get Buso haki or Ken haki. You gotta be born special for How/Conquerors or simply have the will of D. Now how to gain haki, the primary way to gain haki is to kill and die. Seriously, both are valuable. You can also get little points by hitting enemies and getting hit by enemies. So in the end, it's basically combat. Haki is gained by killing the gorilla boss as well. And truth be told, I have haki checked and it gives the same amount as killing a player. I just fucking wiped the 2 Marines. I will be using Ken in this video, fighting Marines, and one of them is a Devil Fruit user. Ken marks Marines as blue and Pirates and Rebs as red. To activate Ken, just press K. My Ken Haki was so good, I got to see players and their names from island to island. So let me tell you before you mentally destroy yourself, I played the game normally for like 6 or 7 hours before I went Haki hunting. It took me 12 hours to get Ken Haki. Was it worth? Kinda. I actually wanted Buso, but if I had gotten Buso, then no, it wasn't worth it. I learned to love Ken Haki so much more. Ken Haki definitely allowed me to see who is low and when to aggressively engage. People claim that Ken has to be trained in combat now after an update, so that just might be the case. But the way I trained Ken back in the day was just using Ken until it ran out. It used to work for only half a second, and every time I used it, it got quarter or half a second longer each time, and I got to see further and further each time. Sad thing is, I never got to see the advanced Ken stage. It allowed your character to auto-dodge some people's moves, allowing you to hit or evade. You already saw this, but this is Buso being activated onto a sword. It's hard to see since this guy has black pants, but this is Buso being activated on the leg since he is black leg. Even the attacks turn black when Buso is activated. Press B to activate Buso. Buso slightly increases damage and defense. Advanced Buso covers the entirety of your body and gives increased buffs. I haven't seen anyone use Ryo, but I assume it's just increased damage. How do you check your progress without Haki Checker? Every 1/3 of 1,000, so 333 or 666, will give you a Haki Flash. What you saw just now was a Haki Flash. To be honest, I won't even recommend getting Haki until you Rebirth, because Rebirthing gives you increased muscle and Haki gains. For the advanced state of Buso, you need to use Buso in combat, but I'm not sure how long it takes. In other games, you need to get another 1,000 points when having Ken or Buso unlocked. Ken can probably be AFK trained, but since the newer updates, it may have to be used in combat for the advanced level. And this is what it sounds like when you unlock your Buso Haki.
Hey, yo, you unlock Buso! You unlock Buso!
時の大海賊2人の激突1億ボルトバーリー
Remember that cool looking sword? The one the demon was using? Well, that's a legendary weapon. Legendary weapons have increased damage and some sort of a tweak. The Seiken last hit does not send them flying back on the last hit, allowing the wielder to use a skill after the 4th hit instead of the 3rd. Good. The Seiken comes from the Cursed Holy Sword movie. Legendary chests give 3k bounty and extremely rare legendary weapons. There are legendary weapons such as Mihawk's Yoru or Whitebeard's Bicento, but there is only one of each legendary in existence and are hard to come across. This is probably the reason why you are even playing this game: Devil Fruits. Just like legendary weapons, there are only one Devil Fruit to exist at a time. As you saw, this one is the Music Fruit Showcase. He was the only active Devil Fruit user to kindly show his abilities. Just like fighting style skills, some of the Devil Fruit skills can block break and some cannot. Again from earlier, this was the body Nomi user. He can make a cube to push players away or to trap players in. A red wall can be created to push players away. The user can also push it in the direction it was casted. This one is Barrier Prison, but it failed because my body was already halfway through it. I couldn't find footage from the Chop user, but these are his low quality clips. He's using Chop Fly right now, which allows him to elevate, leaving his feet on the floor and attacking from the air, so you cannot hit his feet. The current user is a troll that has fun with the buggy fruit. Swords deal no damage to the Chop user. You can see this frame that his sword skills does 0 damage. That's why they decided to dip, because they realized they did nothing to him. The reason why bro didn't chase his food is because he can't swim. Devil fruit users lose HP as soon as they hit the water. There are more fruit users such as Spin, he gets to fly, and a friend can hitch a ride. All the crow really gets is this annoying bird effect and the screeches every time you move. It also allows you to grab people, just as long as a crow user weighs more, and they can also fly with their prey. This is the Rev group trying to abuse the power. Now this is the Marines abusing the power.
Shoot, I shot
100. Okay, I've been doing damage.
Finally, the last segment. Rebirthing is kind of like resetting your character, but there are pros for it. Although you start your character over, you get increased Haki point gains, increased muscle gains, another skill slot, and a chance of How Haki. In Seaborn, you have to go to Skypiea, into the Gold City, and atop the pyramid lies the Gold Rebirth Poneglyph. Other games may have a simple golden bar similar to skill buttons. The requirements for the first Rebirth are level 3 in any skill, level 30 or above, age 25 or above, use all skill slots, and 100k bounty. Alright, I'm about to be born. My name's Leo. I'm just playing, I'm on second Rebirth and possibly bugged. You can hear me button mashing.